All right, welcome back to our small world. We are here again, and I figured I'll quickly clean up my inventory before we get into today's plans. So I'll see you there. I was in the middle of cleaning when I remembered why I don't like to skip over some of these things. And that's because the music always kicks off when you start the world. And I think it's nice that we can experience it together. So I apologize for cutting off the first part of this song. I hope you like it. I know I do. I'll just continue to tidy up my inventory while we enjoy this lovely song together. Very well. Now that we're in a bit of a roll, I guess we can check our journal and see what we feel like doing. Mine more copper, build a loft for the village, get obsidian, and keep leveling up the librarian. I guess we could build more copper. I mean, mine more copper. I have an idea for getting around. Although I would probably benefit from another pickaxe because this one's going to break rather soon. So maybe I'll see if there's any good enchantments to be had. Fortune 2. Fortune 2. I don't want Fortune 2. Let's see, what about swords? Bane of Arthropods. I don't know if I can deal with that, but maybe I can mess with an efficiency 2 shovel. Let's try again. Smite. It's not so bad. Unbreaking. I'll settle for the unbreaking pickaxe, I suppose. I'll put the extras over here. I'm already here. I might as well enchant the sword again. Smite again. We'll have to revisit this later. For now, I just want to go underground. And I have a little bit of an idea how I want to do this. I want to grab a compass. And I'll just keep it in the inventory where it's sort of pointing towards this mountain, because that's sort of where we spawned. And I'm just going to go around it a little bit to make sure that's the case. And there it is. So it's really pointing at this mountain here. And we have quite the cave system underground, I think we can make our copper hunting mission a lighting up the underground mission using spawn as an orientation method, if that makes sense. So I believe if we go down a few levels, we'll get to some caves. I think it's right here. This can get me somewhere good. Right here. Perfect. And I know the mountain is about this way because that's where the compass is pointing. And I'll just start lighting things up and seeing if I find any copper. So far, so good. You can also clear the clay at some point. And I'm not too interested in going down, just because there's going to be less copper down here. But I will grab this iron. It's not too much of a bother. And of course it's one of these. So that's good to know. We got a big iron vein. Oh, and we were talking about getting obsidian. There's some lava over here. I guess we can afford to do that with some borrowed water. Alright, I'll start with this one. This is going to be a little bit slow, but it should work fine. I think a stack will do. Or maybe whatever this will amount to will be enough. Ooh, we'll take the diamonds while we're here. And I really gotta... I'll mind my own business for now. Let's go back up. See if we can get some copper in the upper levels, lighting up a little bit of this path. And at least we got these berries helping with some of the lighting. All right. If this is more of that iron vein, I'm going to lose my marbles. Of course it is. Well, I know I can't go around mining it now because I'm already on a mission. But I will take some of these flowers because they're nice and there's plenty. Alright, now how did I get down here is the real question. Maybe it was up this way. Yes, this looks right. I won't say no to the ore if it's right in front of me, unless it's that iron, which takes forever to get and exhaust. Oh yeah. But alas, we continue our search. We're hoping to find more copper than we could possibly handle and light up everything that we can along the way. Oh, if I recall correctly, we had a bit of a something or other in these parts, but I could be misremembering. Let me trace my steps back real quick. Alright, it says there's a skeleton sound around here. And I believe it. Is it my imagination? Oh. Well, I found something. I think I'll forever be haunted by all this iron. Oh god, that was nerve-wracking. I will get this lapis. I usually just skip it because you get so much of it and you don't use it for most of the time. But I guess you never know when you'll need a whole lot of it, so I might as well mine it if it's right in front of my face. Oh, this is handy. I wonder how far away from our origin this is. Alright, make a little bit of room in the inventory. And now we can loot this a little bit easier. Some music discs. Some bread, I can just eat that right now. I think the name tag I can store away. Alright. We looted this place. Now let's see how far away am I from spawn here. Well, that's right, I fell in through the ceiling to find this place. And there's tons more iron to be mined. Oh, that's a dead end if I had ever seen one. Well, let's find our way to the surface. Or at least a way to connect this area to the surface. It'll be nice to come here for some zombie flesh if we ever need to. I just need to find where I fell down from. But that might not be as readily available information as I'd like it to be. Well, if we're gonna dig ourselves out of here, we might as well tunnel out of the dungeon so we can find our way back with relative ease. And maybe we'll find more copper along the way. Alright, I'm gonna have to get creative with my inventory space. Anything else that I can just put away? Alright, that should get me through a little bit more. And then the copper will fill it up again, because that's what copper does. Fills up your inventory like no one's business. Alright. What do you want from me? This is going to be a routine struggle, eh? I'm just going to turn this copper into blocks real quick. Don't mind me. Enemies? I thought I had this place lit up. Let me quickly explore up here. See if our way out is within reach. Oh, it's right there. Well, maybe I'll make a little trail for myself as to remember how to get to the zombie. The zombie area, which I think was maybe this way. I am not entirely sure anymore. But I did find more copper. Let's see. Where did I dig myself out of? Was it over here? No. Was it over here? No. Couldn't be. I will take this gold though. Thank you very much. Oh heavens, I am a lost cause, aren't I? That's the way out. And I dug myself out of a little spot somewhere. But it wasn't this. But I was sort of facing spawn when I was going that way. I don't know what to make of this. I just don't know what to make of this. I'll have to come back at a separate time with fresh eyes. It'll all make sense to me. But right now, I can't say any of this makes sense to me. So I better just skedaddle. If I can find the way out. Ooh, another amethyst. Geode. I'm too greedy for my own good. Too much crap in my inventory. Oh, it's gorgeous. I love it. I'll just make a little trail. I think I came from this way. Oh! That looks like a familiar friend. Now I just need to break in. And I guess I'll have to leave the entrance going. We do have some more digging around to do. I feel like I've been just caught up with all these stuffs to do upstairs that I forget that these tunnels are quite a work in progress too. Oh, right. Well, got enough copper to cook for a while. And we'll throw some iron into the mix. And I'll just sort everything else before I start the next episode. Thank you for watching, and have a good night.